All right, so we got Mahomes Mountain. Shout out to Nick Wright for posting this as always. But slid off the mountain. Joe Flacco. Yeah, Colts lost, right? How bad did Joe Flacco do this week? Because I thought the Colts had a competitive game. No, they beat the Titans. Yeah, then why did Joe Flacco slide off the mountain? 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He won the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. He came back in the fourth quarter, scored 10 points. Okay, I don't know if I agree with this one. Joe Flacco fell off. Okay, Derek Carr. He's hurt right now, so there's nothing he can really do. Spencer Rattler's the guy. Aiden O'Connell did not look good versus the Steelers. Tyler Huntley has never looked good. Will Levis, he's struggling. And the 0-26 on third down, Deshaun Watson, not looking too good. But I will say, the Deshaun Watson hate needs to stop, okay? He needs to play this week versus us, okay? And with all this hate people are giving him for his play, let him play like trash. So we can play the trash. We need to play the trash. I don't want Jameis Winston in there. Jameis Winston is going to do so much better. And by the way, outside of football play, hate him plentiful for how he is as a person. All right, first level. Oh, that must hurt this man's soul, Nick Wright. The Prince, as he calls him, Trevor Lawrence, is the very bottom tier. Honestly, Daniel Jones should have slid off the mountain. After last week versus us, that man missed so many wide open throws. The fact that he has not slid off the mountain is kind of insane. Drake May, Spencer Rattler, Bo Nix, Andy Dalton, and Anthony Richardson. Again, I'm surprised that Anthony Richardson hasn't slid off the mountain. I know he has injuries, but he's kind of fallen off the mountain at this point, man. You got at some point just kind of say it is what it is. Injuries, sometimes they destroy your career. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers, and Justin Fields. I still can't believe that Aaron Rodgers now has Devontae Adams. That is, it's something that I feel like was talked about for so long, and now that it's finally happening, it's insanely crazy. Geno Smith also fell off. He started off 3-0, and now currently I think the Seahawks are 3-3. So they're falling off. Kyler got destroyed by the Packers. Okay. Let's look at the third tier. The third tier is Purdy, Cousins, Stafford, Herbo, and Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott needs to go down to tier 2. The Cowboys look absolutely piss poor. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's all, Dak Prescott's fault. But last week, 47-9, they lost. Dak threw 2 interceptions. They had to bring in Cooper Rush. He also throws an interception. I mean, at some point, Dak Prescott needs to be on the first tier of this thing. He needs to be the bottom tier. Like, there's no way you can tell me that he is playing good football. Honestly, I'm getting to a point where I would probably move. So you can't move Justin Fields up because Justin Fields is getting benched Sunday because Russell Wilson's back. Because Mike Tomlin loves playing veteran quarterbacks. So I can't say he goes higher, although I think Justin Fields definitely deserves to go higher. First half, maybe not, but second half, he plays good football. Bo Nix, maybe. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a fan of Brandon Perna, but I would maybe put Bo Nix a little bit higher. I don't know. I'm actually really in agreements. That's not the word, but I'm making it a word. I'm really much in agreements with Nick Wright here on most of these. I don't know if I would move anybody. Usually I have like 1 or 2 guys I'd move, but I don't know. Dak Prescott needs to be moved, but I don't know who I would replace him with. Because it's like Dak is struggling, but then you look at the other guys, maybe Jalen Hurts, but now with his receivers back, he looks a lot better. So maybe Dak and Jalen Hurts, switch those 2 around, and that might be what I would do with that. But again, I don't think it's that bad. We have Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Jordan Love. Yeah, I mean, the Bears won again. They beat the Jags in London. So I guess they're getting the job done left, right, and center. And, you know, Caleb Williams, he's doing it, man. After the first couple weeks, he didn't look the greatest. Since then, I feel like he's doing a lot better than he was first couple weeks. 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,300 yards. Had 4 touchdowns last week, 226 yards and an interception. I'm surprised that he's not the top of the list because this man right here absolutely loves this man to death. But it is what it is. Jaden Daniels getting all the love that he deserves is awesome. Jared Goff is amazing. And yeah, I really wouldn't change much here. Next here, Burrow, Baker, and Allen. You know, after Allen just got, what's the guy's name? Amari Cooper. Sad part is he's probably even up higher on this list. He's going to be up higher on this list because he's going to have an MVP season. If Allen doesn't win MVP, I'll be highly surprised. I would say Joe should win it / deserves it, but we all know he's a Bengal, and that just simply can't happen. I mean, they're not going to give an MVP award to a freaking Cincinnati Bengal. We are never going to get that much love. That's just not going to happen. Even if we have the best offense in the game and we play like the best offense in the game, except for last week, we're just not going to get it because it's Joe Burrow and we're the Bengals. But anyway, though, Baker Mayfield. See, I want to give the Baker Mayfield hate and say like, oh, no, come on, man, But no, he is actually playing good football this year. 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,400 yards, 3 interceptions last week, but he put up, over 47 points, and he had 4 touchdowns? Like, yeah, no, you can't even give the hate on that one. Lamar Jackson, C.J. Stroud, and then Patrick Mahomes. Again, if this was a realistic tier, right, realistic tier list here, Mahomes should not be number 1. Mahomes should not be number 1. Mahomes is right now getting carried by his defense. And even he would admit that. So, Chiefs fans, if you get upset by that, I'm sorry, but this is the facts. Mahomes right now is getting carried by his defense. Which, with that being said, he should not be number 1. He is not. Right now, Patrick Mahomes is not outplaying Joe Burrow. From the quarterback position, not from Bengals, Chiefs, that position. I'm talking about from the quarterback position. Patrick Mahomes is not playing a better season than Joe Burrow. Not. 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That is not better than Joe Burrow. I'm sorry. Obviously, record, yes, but record is a team thing. It's a team stat. It's a team record. Okay, Joe Burrow right now, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He also has 1,500 yards. So he has 300 more yards than Patrick, 6 more touchdowns, and he has 4 less interceptions. We got to stop this, Again, I get it, the Mahomes mountain, he is Mahomes, but he is not playing the best football right now. He's not. Yes, his defense is carrying him, and he's saving him and bailing him out in every situation possible, and their defense deserves a lot of credit, but this is a quarterback tier list. This quarterback mountain. This is not a Mahomes is, his team is doing great, so he's the best. This is based on quarterback play alone, and he's not, no. I think, honestly, if I had to switch someone out, Mahomes and Allen I could switch out. You could make an arguable that Mahomes and Allen could be switched. But then I think Stroud and Burrow should be switched. Yeah, I would probably put it like that. But there's no way you could put Mahomes as number 1. That's ridiculous. Come on, man. I get it. You love him, and I get it. He's 5-4, 5-0, whatever he is. But at the end of the day, again, he's not playing good football. He admits he's not playing good football. Why don't you just listen to the guy himself admit he's not playing good football? His stats aren't reflecting that. He's admitting to that. Just let it the fact be that he's having a bad season. I don't know. Whatever. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one.